Welcome back to Economics Made Easy. I am Shudipta, your friendly explainer of all things economics. Remember Mr. Total Full from Deluxe Banana Stall? Today he is back, but he is a monopolist now. Mr. Total Full buys every single well in town. Now, if anyone wants water, they have to come to him. Mr. Total Full loves no more competition. I am the king of H2O. He said, water, that will be rupees 100 per bottle. Monopoly means only one seller in the market and who has full control over price and supply, and no one else can easily enter or compete. So, Mr. Total Full is the only seller in the town. But what makes monopoly so special? Let's explain the features of monopoly one by one. Single seller, large number of buyers. Mr. Total Full is the only one seller and he has full control over the entire supply of water. No close substitute. No close substitute means people have no real alternative, so they must buy from the sole seller. Price maker. Monopolist is the single seller, so he is a price maker. He decides the price of the commodity. Barriers to entry. New sellers can't enter the market, maybe because that Mr. Total Full has the legal rights or control over all the well in this example. Let's say everything remains constant, weather, income, taste, and only think about price of the bottles. When Mr. Total Full charge rupees 100 for per bottle, there are few customers. But if he lowered the price, suppose to rupees 50 per bottle, then there is a lined up of customers. What we learn from that? When price increases, demand falls, and when price decreases, demand rises. That means there exists an inverse relationship between price and quantity demand. And if we plot this on a graph, we will see that if we measure price on the vertical axis and demand on the horizontal axis, we see the curve or the line we get goes downward left to right. That's why demand curve is downward sloping in case of monopoly. Mr. Total Full wants to sell more bottles. So he says, let me lower the price a little. More people will come. At rupees 100, he sells one bottle. So his total revenue is rupees 100. Now to sell two bottles, he lowered the price to rupees 90. So now he earns rupees 90 into 2, that is rupees 180. So total revenue for one bottle is rupees 100. Total revenue for two bottles is rupees 180. So marginal revenue is 180 minus 100, that is 80. See, even though the price is rupees 90, the MR is rupees 80. So in monopoly, marginal revenue curve always lies below the average revenue curve. Have you ever sold any handmade craft or anything and wondered how much should I sell to make more money? Business exactly think about too. See, when you are selling one extra item, you are getting some extra money, which we called marginal revenue. But to sell this, you have to spend more additional cost. This additional cost is known as the marginal cost. And the trick is, until and unless your marginal revenue is greater than marginal cost, continue your sell. But the moment when marginal revenue equals to marginal cost, that's it. The golden rule is sell until your marginal revenue equals marginal cost, because this is the point where your profit is maximum. This is called the profit maximizing condition of a monopolist, and we also call the equilibrium situation. In a hot town, Mr. Totalful found a magical well with the purest water. He quickly got a license, a patent, and put up big signs. Only sailors, no entry for others. He built a grand water palace with supernormal profit. And remember one thing, in short run, a monopolist like him can also earn normal profit or may incur losses depending upon the cost and the demand of the monopolist. Mr. Totalful sells each bottle for rupees 100, but it cost him only rupees 70, that is average cost. Mr. Totalful counting money and dancing. Oh, rupees 30 profit for every bottle. I am a water tycoon. He is earning supernormal profit. Now cost rises. His bottle costs exactly rupees 100 to make. He sells it at rupees 100. Mr. Pool shrugs. I sell, I earn back what I spent. No extra money, but no loss either. This is normal profit. Cost shoot up. Now it costs rupees 110 per bottle, but he still sells at rupees 100. Mr. Totalful sad face. Each bottle I sell, I lose rupees 10, but I hope it gets better soon. He is facing a loss but may continue in the short run if he covers variable cost. Now in long run, no seller entered to the market to challenge the monopolist, so he will continue earning supernormal profit or even settle in normal profit. One day, Mr. Totalful saw three customers at his stall: a rich businessman, a college student, and a tourist. He rubbed his hand and said, "Why should I sell my precious well water at the same price to all three? I will charge each according to what they can pay." Aha, Mr. Totalful, you discovered price discrimination. Price discrimination means when a seller charges different prices for different group of the same product, not based on the cost differences but based on the how much consumers are willing to pay. There are three types of price discrimination: first degree, second degree, and third degree. Mr. Totalful sits with a smart machine labeled WTP detector, actually willingness to pay detector. Each customer walks in and the machine whispers their maximum price. Mr. Totalful becomes a mind reader. If one customer is ready to pay rupees 120 and another only rupees 90, he charges them exactly that. No discount, no fairness, just maximum profit. This one is first degree price discrimination. Person pay what they are willing to pay. In real life, we find this first degree price discrimination in car dealership and some online services who ask for quotes. They try to figure out how much you are willing to pay and then charge accordingly. Mr. Totalful puts up a menu. One bottle rupees 100, two bottles rupees 270, and five bottles rupees 400. The more you buy, the cheaper per bottle. Mr. Totalful knows people who want more will go for bigger packs, but they still pay more overall. One customer, I guess I will buy three. It feels like a better deal. This one's called second degree price discrimination. Price vary by quantity or version. like our electricity bill. The more you use, the higher the rate. Mr. Totalful sets up his water stall and smiles at three customers. He says to the rich businessman, "Sir, for you, rupees 150. To the tourist, special tourist bottle at rupees 120. And to the student offer only rupees 80. This is third degree price discrimination. Here, Mr. Totalful charges different prices based on who you are. Actually, in real life, movie ticket, airfare are the example of third degree price discrimination. Here, seller charges different prices for different group of consumers depending upon their price elasticity of demand. Price elasticity means the sensitivity of demand to prices. The rich businessman doesn't care much about price. That means he is less sensitive to price. So he is charged rupees 150. The tourist is willing to pay a bit less, so he is charged rupees 120. The college student is budget conscious and he is much more sensitive to price. So he is charged rupees 80. So that's all for today's journey with Mr. Totalful and his water selling monopolies. But many more to come. In our next episode, we will explain the natural monopoly, bilateral monopoly, dead weight laws, and many more. So stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, keep asking questions because understanding economics means understanding life.